What a win against Leeds. I mean, it's Leeds, but what a win. I'll get on to that in a sec. I just want to talk a bit about Bellingham. I don't give a shite that Jude Bellingham is not coming. And I said it 2 weeks ago, before the deal fell through. For two things. First of all, I didn't really believe that the deal fell through in the same way that it fell through for Alisson, Van Dijk, Thiago, Naby. This is just part of the dance. I feel like for the last 2 years it's just been this big beacon. Bellingham. Like, yeah, okay, look, he'd be class. Once we get, it's just like life, you know? Like, once I just get that, but once I get that thing, everything will be fine. Come on, you know? I feel like I've just been irked by the amount of Bellingham chat that's just been dominating any online Liverpool discussion since the beginning of time. And you know what, more than that, Nels, if a player doesn't want to come to Liverpool, I don't want him. He's going to be the answer to all our problems. But who else have we got here that we're in for? Ryan Graven, whoever he is, he's class and I need him now. I don't know anything about him, but he plays for Bayern. Bayern seem to want to keep him, so under Klopp, I think he'll do great. Or a rumoured linked with McAllister from Brighton. I'd take him. Let's do to Brighton what we did to Southampton and just... Let's get Matoma. Like Rice, Mount, Tielemans. Especially Rice. If you give me Rice, don't worry about Bellingham. I'm still a little bit hurt about the declaring for England over Ireland, but, you know, he's English, so... Imagine the same fans who are going mental now, just being like, oh, can you believe a Klopp thinks the answer is fucking a left back from relegated Hull side for only 10 million. Klopp out, FSG out. Enough is enough. Just relax. If you don't get Bellingham, fine. But anyway, on to the win. How about that win? I mean, you just don't know with this team. At least we know that frequency that Liverpool can reach is still there. They're not tuning into it enough. Trent's new position as well. Oh, that's a positive. I just loved it. He was fucking everywhere. Have you ever seen Trent more up for it? Just completely playing to his strengths. Now, yes, sure, when we come against a proper good attacking team, it'd be interesting to see how that works out. But I loved how on the ball he was. Literally. That pass for Nunez's goal. Just like he didn't even think about it. Just like boom, little dink over. I hear people saying that that's one midfield position sorted. I don't think so. I don't think that should be his permanent position. I don't think it's not that I don't think. I've heard people who know more about football say that they don't think he'll have the space that he has now, so I'd be inclined to agree with them. I'm not going to pass it off as my own opinion. I don't want to get into a whole thing of like, well, this is it. We're back. I don't think we're going to be back until next year. However, let's just play devil's advocate here until we go draw 0-0 against Forest at home. Alright, top four, I haven't even considered it in about a month. But hear me out. I think United probably have third sewn up. But Newcastle's remaining fixtures right now, I'm just going to do a little bro science here, alright? Just conceivably, let's just go through that list. Spurs at home, let's just say they get a point there, alright? They're at home to Spurs. Spurs, you never know. So let's just say they get a point from that, okay? That might be the trickiest one. Then they go to Everton away. Everton fighting for their lives. If Goodison can get rocking again, like they did at the end of last year when they were in the same mess, maybe they get a point there. Maybe, just maybe. Then they've got Southampton at home, also fighting for their lives, but they're shite, so they'll beat them. Arsenal at home. I'm going to say they're going to lose that one, unless they've completely bottled it by that stage. Leeds away, also fighting for their lives. As we saw, they're pretty shite. I'll give the 3 points to Newcastle there. Leicester at home, they'll win that. 3 points there. Chelsea away, I'm going to say a point. Stamford Bridge, last game of the season. You know, last games of the season, they're always a bit mad. So, if it goes that way, it's 12 points out of the possible 21. So, if it goes that way, that's 12 points out of a possible 21. Now, Liverpool's remaining fixtures. Here they are here. No, this way. Here they are here, right? We could lose any of these 3-0. You know, you just don't know with this team this year. Let's just conceivably say that we may, for the first time this season, go on a bit of a run. We won't. But if there was ever a time to do it, Curtis Jones doing very well in midfield. Diaz is back. Nunez is back. Jota's scoring again. So we got Forest at home. 3 points. Have to win that. We essentially have to win them all, bar 1 or 2. Now, I'm going to say West Ham away. I'm even going to give us a point there. Right, so we'll just say 1-1, 2-2, 5-5, whatever. Spurs at home, I said we win that. Or you could interchange it. We could be Hammers, draw against Spurs. But out of those first 3 games, I reckon we got 2 wins and a draw. Then you got Fulham at home. Fulham, who started this whole bloody mess. 3 points. Brentford at home, they've trailed off big time. 3 points. Leicester away, they've gone shy. 3 points. Villa at home. It's Anfield. At this stage, if it's all gone that way, we'll be well up for that. 3 points. And then Southampton away, last game of the season, 3 points. Now, if we do all that and we win 7 of our remaining 8 games, that's 22 points. Would put us 1 point ahead of Newcastle. Providing now, of course, that Aston Villa drop off, Brighton start to go shite, Spurs continue to be shite. So there's a lot of varying factors, but it's fun. It's a fun little game. But anyway, you never know. Just watch this. It's just nice to see Liverpool playing that Robertson run past that last defender. Oh, God, that was so good to see. And picking out a right pass, and then Gakpo picking out the right pass, Salah scoring, and then Salah I love seeing Salah happy, where he's all like, yes, you know, because he's like, yes, this feels good. So I feel good now. So I'm just playing devil's advocate. Maybe. Anyway, but I seen that, just finally, not Liverpool related, but I seen that clip going around of the Arsenal players signing your one's jersey and not acknowledging her at all. I kind of see both sides of the argument. They're in the zone, but like, you're not asking them to go and do her fucking homework or anything. You're just, hey, what's your name? How hard is that? Oh, I'm out of the zone now. It doesn't take a lot just to be like, oh yeah, looking forward to the game. And to be fair, I've seen it with other clubs. Even with Liverpool, I've seen where like they have mascots standing there and the Liverpool players sort of come in. They come in for a picture at least. They put their hand on the shoulder, be like, and then they kind of go off. So it's not just Arsenal players. It looked horrible. I have 2 daughters, and I just put my daughter in that position where she's like just dying for some sort of interaction, and it's just, I feel it'd be harder not to interact. I feel like that'd be harder not to be like, She's like, oh yeah, even that didn't look great. Please remember, I don't know what I'm talking about, but that's just how I feel on it. Short one today, but I'd like to know what you think on the old Bellingham stuff and on the top 4 stuff. I know people will disagree, but let me know what you think. Let's just keep it nice. Let's just keep it constructive, huh? Yeah, thanks very much. If you like this, please subscribe, give it a like, and I'll see you next week.